In Washington today, President Obama announced some big changes at the nation's top spy agency while simultaneously defending some of its controversial surveillance programs. The president compared the National Security Agency's electronic eavesdropping into our private lives to what some companies are already doing to find out who their customers are.
The challenges to our privacy do not come from government alone. Corporations of all shapes and sizes track what you buy, store and analyze our data, and use it for commercial purposes. That's how those targeted ads pop up on your computer and your smartphone periodically. But all of us understand that the standards for government surveillance must be higher.
Well, those higher standards involve changes about who the NSA will no longer spy on and about storing all that internet, phone, and email data. Eamon Javers joins us now from Washington with more on President Obama's proposals. Eamon, there's a lot to talk about, but let me just start off with, many telecom and tech firms were really upset and very critical of the reports of previously unknown surveillance. How is that going to change with these new proposals, or will it?
Well, it's not clear that anything is going to change here at all. Both Google and Yahoo put out statements today. Interestingly, they were identical word for word, calling this a positive development, praising the president today for at least getting the ball rolling here on intelligence reforms. But what we don't know here is what is actually going to happen at the end of this. The president called for the Attorney General and the Director of National Intelligence to get back with him on some ideas about what to do with all this telephony metadata, and he asked them to do it by March 28th.
So, Eamon, as I gather, the government is no longer going to collect and store and analyze this telephone metadata, megadata, if you will. But who is going to store that stuff? Are the telecom firms going to have to hold on to all those records in case at some point the government wants access to them?
Yeah, Tyler, that is the big question here. It's a real hot potato. The president says he doesn't think the government should be in the business of collecting and storing all that data itself. But the question is, who is going to do it? That has been unanswered as of this point right now. The telecom companies have been resisting it. They don't want to hold it either. So it's become a bit of a hot potato. Another proposal out there is to create an independent third-party entity of some kind that would be brand new, that would be in charge of holding all that data. But there's no indication that that would be feasible either. And of course, if such a repository was created, you can imagine it would be a huge target for hackers and intelligence services around the world. So the question is whether that would create more problems than it solves here. So some real unknowns here going forward. The president says he wants to get out of this business, but where this business is going is anybody's guess as of right now.
Okay, thanks a lot, Eamon. Eamon Javers reporting from Washington.